Hi, this is Bonnie of BEEZZZART, and I've gotten a few questions from people about my process in creating drawings like this and drawings like this, which have some qualities of different mediums. And so there were questions from artists on my process and which order that I applied different mediums. So I'm going to walk through and show you basically step by step on how I would create something like this, which has a lot of different layers of blending and highlights and details that combine what I call the superpowers of different mediums. None of the mediums involved are paint, and this is, if you are curious, everything is done on my favorite Bristol paper. Very smooth. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be drawing yet, but the first thing that I usually do is, in the case of those types of drawings that I just showed you, I would start out with a pencil sketch just so that I can work things out and erase if I want to. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, so I will just do it like I normally would and kind of wing it. I was using Prismacolor right now. Doesn't matter though what you use, just a black marker to outline. That marker is running out of ink, so I'm just gonna use a Sharpie. Alright, I'm gonna start with something simple like that, at which point that I would go through and erase all the pencil underneath. So that's gonna leave me with plain line work here that I can then start to color in with my different mediums. The first thing that I like to lay down is Conte Crayon. I like these because they're not as unruly as the soft pastels, and they're super portable for me, and they blend incredibly well. So that would be their superpower, is that they blend really flawlessly. Okay, now that I've gone through super fast shading with this, I'm going to go back and just kind of erase out anywhere that's got too much overflow. I'm going to take it outside and spray it with a fixative really quickly, and then I'll have to let that dry. For the hair is I think what I'm going to start on next. I'm going to go to brush tip markers to blend in that area, which is what I did in this drawing to get kind of the individual strands. I'm going to move on to colored pencils. The Conte Crayon, or if you want to use pastel, goes down first for really smooth blending. Then you want to throw down marker for any large blocky areas that you can put solid color into, or if you want there to be strands or any sort of shading or blending. And then colored pencil can go on top of both of those things and give you more extreme detail. Before the final going back over the lines, I've been going back in with a gel pen that's just white. This is acid free, so it shouldn't hurt it. And this actually will go over pretty much everything. It does have a tendency to kind of get gummed up sometimes and not lay down any color, and in that case I just draw on my hand with it, and it usually kind of clears it off and gets it working again. And then the last step that I would go through and do is adding black lines back over anywhere that had gotten washed out. Then all you gotta do is add your signature and you're done. There you go. I already see at least 10 things that I don't like about it. Typical.